Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus. I want to thank you so very much for giving me your time. I got a wonderful message to share with you, and I think you better take your seat. I was awakened this morning by the television as usual, and I heard this post by Miss Ingram in reference to the job markets that's open and people are refusing to go to these jobs for whatever their reasons might be. Ms. Ingram says it doesn't matter what those reasons are. In essence, what would require them or what they need to live gotta come from what they get from they go to these jobs. And if they are not going to these jobs, make sure they don't get anything else and let them starve like dogs. Let them starve like dogs. You know, ladies and gentlemen, that epitomizes all of the troubles that we are experiencing in our lives and in our country and all around the world today. People do not care about one another. And that not caring, was predicated on a lie. That lie, here it is, the truth of how to live. The lie, it ain't so. Here's another way. And out of that lie came hatred, racism, bigotry, cheating and stealing and poverty and crime and violence. You name it. If it's negative, it came because of that lie. We are experiencing here in America the same thing that's going on in Afghanistan. We say in Afghanistan all of the powers of terrorism and bring down is accumulating itself. They're assembling there in Afghanistan. You're wondering what they're going to do now that they've been militarized by the United States of America and all of the other military forces that have been there and walked away because they couldn't stop that evil. It's happening in every corner of the world. In every corner of the world where people are organized or not, they got that same scheme going on. It's happening right here in America, founded on a lie. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today as one who knows that there is a power that's bigger than mankind, bigger than humankind. I know that. I have the evidence, not to show to you, but I got the evidence for me. And that evidence is so magnificent, so it's easy for me to see that this earth exists and its abilities and all the things that is possible because of this earth. I can see it. Why can I see it? Because I'm familiar with the power. And when I think about starve them like dogs, I feel now that I got a right, I got an obligation to stand before the American people or whomever might be able to see this video, if it's ever seen, and tell you that you better wake up. You don't know what the truth is. For everything that you've heard one way, I guarantee it's been spoken the opposite. And you got people out here following each way. And each one think they're absolutely right. And each one are justified in their thinking because this is all they know. This is all they've been exposed to. You see, what happened, my friends, that we failed to recognize is that when that truth was confronted with that lie, that truth was not supposed to submit. Like in our world today, when you hear someone coming along with a lie, you're not supposed to go along with it, especially if you know it's a lie. But we have seen the opposite. People going along with a lie like nothing. And so what we have is hell. All of this is hell. It's hell because only one can exist. Either heaven will exist on this earth or hell will exist. You see, because the representatives of hell is not giving up, and you know the representatives of heaven will never give up. Why? Because they got the power to create all kinds of earths. So why should they ever submit to a fake when you got truth on your side? So I say, on that day that truth was challenged, it should have stood. And I say it should have because even though truth is, where's the representation? Where is the representation? In America, where is the representation of truth? You call it in religion. Where about in religion? You call it in various forms of it. Catholicism, where? Where is it? Where is it in the Protestant faith? Where is it? Where is it in the Muslim faith? Where is it? It isn't anywhere. All exist on this earth because either we are working with the devil or we have submitted to the devil. Someone told the Christians a lie that said, let them grow together. Let them grow together. How in the world can truth and a lie grow together? When all of the food has been given to all, and the lie takes it, claims it as its own, and keeps it from the Christians. Let's use Christians. Unless they submit. What kind of God is this that allows you to submit to the devil so you can eat? Now, my friends, if the God of love says that they have taken from you before you submit, you die. Why? Because the God that made you is able to keep you. And if the hell is too much, got some other place for you. So I'm saying to all of you, everybody in America, and everybody on the face of the earth, I'm talking to you right now. I don't care what you say about me. Housing is for everybody. And if everybody on this earth, or in your area, or in your America, because they got to start somewhere, if one person got a house, two people got a house, then everybody got to have a house, or the devil is running the housing business. When it comes down to food, if one person can eat, if two people can eat, then everybody can eat. And if everybody can't eat, it's because the devil is running the food supply. I don't care what you say about me. You got shelter. You got food. You need education. If it's available to one, to two, then it's available to everybody. Or the devil runs the education. Health care. One or two got health care, then the whole human race is entitled to health care. Or if they don't, it's because the devil is running their health care systems. Everybody on the face of the earth got opportunity, came here with a gift to contribute in this process of manifesting what I just articulated to you. And if they don't, it's because careers are under the authority of the devil. Now, if there's no peace for all, no prosperity for all, no freedom for all, no justice for all, no joy for all, no fulfillment of dreams for all, then the devil is running the show. And so I'm talking to everybody on the face of the earth today. If you think you got some love, I want to know how you plan to express it. Because what you've been doing ain't working. Now, I can think of only one way you can do it if you got some love. You step out of that old box you've been in, and you guarantee to yourself that you're going to commit yourself to make sure that everybody got what it was made. Let's put it this way. Their basic human rights: food, clothing, shelter, education, health care, and a career. Starve them like dogs. Starve them like dogs. Wow. Can you imagine? And who's saying that? Those who are doing the robbing, rich. I guess they got it all. They got it. You don't have it. You got a little less. You got a little less. You got nothing. But they got. So, and they can only keep it because your God is phony and you don't trust that God. You give that God no real power. You curve it all and give it to this enemy of God. Why? Because you don't know God. I'm going to tell you about the real God, ladies and gentlemen. The real God cares about those folks in Afghanistan that was running, trying to hang on to a plane. Why? Because the devil was chasing them. The real God was with those people that's being scattered everywhere in Haiti, in Turkey, in other places in Africa that's gone haywire. The real God is saying, where is my power? Where is the love of God? And it's somewhere in people's sleep, in their dream and imagination, because they sure are not applying it. So I want to say to you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to say any more than what I have just said. You know what I've said. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You're walking around in your bodies every day. A lot of you got health. A lot of you can think. A lot of you, your limbs working. You can see. All of you got all these benefits, and you walking around seeing people robbed and blaming them. Oh, they ought to do better. They won't do better. Treat them like dogs. Look at you. Treat them like dogs. They got there because you already been treating them like dogs. And you know why you do that? Because you do not know the real God. Your God is an evil, low-down, dirty, stinking spirit. That's your God. Evil, low-down, dirty, stinking spirit to everybody else. Let me clarify this. Now, your God might love you. That's why you're rich. Your God loves you. And it's evil and low down and dirty and stinking to the rest of us. And that's fine with you. So you can say, starve them like dogs. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.